What's up, gang? How you guys doing? It is Lieutenant Sound Blue, 28-year law enforcement veteran and the author of the top 25 mistakes en route to the good life. And I'm coming at you with a couple of podcast series from my car, basically. And because I'm coming at you with some series from my car, I may be looking around, I may be doing other things, just trying to pay attention, just to make sure that I am as safe as possible out here. No one was hurt in the making of this podcast, all right? And obviously everybody is extremely nosy and paying attention to what's going on. We have an accident on the other side of the road, right? But anyway, so listen, if you guys have not done so yet, I got tons of great things on my website, lieutenantsoundblue.com. Number one, you can pick up my book for $9.95. That is just you paying the shipping, guys. That's just you paying the shipping, and everything else is on me. I'm going to get it out to you as quickly as you order it. That's how fast I'm getting these books out. I'm doing 10,000 autographed copies of my book, Top 25 Mistakes en Route to the Good Life. And also, guys, if you want, you can do the order form bump. You can pick up my audio book as well on my site. And you can literally get through all of the good information that I put out there in my book in 4 hours time. That's right. 28 years worth of information. You can download it into your brain in 4 hours just by downloading my audio book. So check that out as well. Now, we're coming up on the end of the year, and I'm doing some hustling, guys. I'm doing some hustling and some working, and I just been working a lot of hours. So hence, that is why I'm not jumping in the studio all the time, and I'm doing some of the podcasts right here from on my phone, basically, as I'm driving. And one of the things that I was thinking about talking about today, guys, and it really should hit home with a lot of you coming up on the end of the year, is what have you done in 2021 that you are proud of, right? What have you done in 2021 that makes you smile, that makes you feel good, that makes you proud of the year that you had? Because I know if you guys are anything like me, there are tons of things that I didn't do, that I didn't accomplish, that I'm upset with myself about, right? Milestones that I didn't reach, goals that I didn't achieve, consistencies that I did not keep throughout my journey in 2021. And so in saying that, right, I don't want this podcast to be about you beating yourself up, because beating yourself up is not going to do you any good. It's not going to move you forward, right? Because when you begin to beat yourself up, right, it is all about the past. Things that are done already, things that you can't change, things that you can't go back to. So beating yourself up serves no real purpose when it comes to you having a better life moving forward, because that's what you need to do. You need to begin to concentrate on having a better life moving forward. And in order to have a better life moving forward, right, you have to say, what things have I done that I should be rewarding myself for? What things have I done that gained me a solid accomplishment for my goals? This truck is really close to me, guys. Just as I drive here, I'm just thinking to myself, wow, this truck is extremely close. I'm going to give him the road before he clips me. But anyway, guys, as I've said before, giving yourself your rewards for a job well done, things that you have done right? Things that you have achieved, things that you have accomplished. Giving yourself a pat on the back, a job well done, helps you to propel yourself forward, as opposed to, guys, beating yourself up. So, with that said, what are some of the things that you have done in 2021, right, that you can look at and go, I did a good job here. You know, I accomplished a lot with this one here, right? Things that you are happy about. Now, for me, one of the best things that I was happy about in 2021 was my fitness goals, right? My fitness goals, I was doing my spin bike thing, and in doing my spin bike thing, I was doing spin bike twice a day, all right, for the entire year, basically, the entire year. I literally, from 2020 through 2021, I did 80 consistent weeks of 2 spin bike sessions a day. And my initial goal when I started my spin bike session was to do 2 spin bike sessions a day for 30 days. And what happened was, after 30 days, it became a habit. It became something that I began to do every single day, and I began to build on that, and build on my fitness, and build on my health, and build on my nutrition. And see, that's what happens, guys, when you figure out something that is your strength, something that you are strong at, and you continue to build on it and grow. And I became consistently strong at spin biking in my routine. So I worked on that and built on that. And that in itself, guys, allowed me to build some confidence in myself, right? Allowed me to feel good about myself. Allowed me to begin to do some positive work on my life. Now, because I built on my strength, right, and began to feed off of my accomplishments, I was able to use the same momentum in other areas of my life. And that is what you need to do for going into 2022, right? You need to build on your momentum of accomplishments that you did in the past, right? And as I talk about the past again, I know, like I said, guys, the past is gone, the past is done, right? But the difference is there is a benefit of using your past accomplishments to build a better future, as opposed to using your past accomplishments to tear you down, right? When you're using them to tear you down, what you do is you literally strip away, okay, your self-confidence. You strip away your momentum. You strip away everything by dealing only in mistakes. And as you guys know, as the author of the top 25 mistakes, all I talk about is how we all make mistakes, but because we all make mistakes, understand these mistakes are the same things that propel us forward in order to have a better life, in order to have a good life, in order to work on becoming extraordinary, right? You got to keep trying stuff. So if there's something out there that you guys want to do, my suggestion to you in 2022 is to try it as many times as possible, right? Just keep failing forward is the deal, right? That is how you do it. You keep failing forward. So fail as often as you can and as many things as you want to do. And what you'll do is you'll begin to start to learn, okay, little things that you did before, and you will make the correction to them. And little things that you did again, and you'll make a correction to them. And as long as you continually and continuously make corrections to your failures, guys, you are going to start to see progress, right? And when you start seeing progress, the first thing I want you guys to do is give yourself a pat on the back. Give yourself a pat on the back for a job well done, right? Because that job well done is going to be your baseline. And so when you have a baseline of your behaviors, what happens is no matter what goes on in your life, you always fall back to your baseline of behaviors. My baseline of behavior when it comes to health and fitness is spin bike every single day. So worst case scenario for me, every single day I have some form of fitness going on in my life as my baseline, right? So if I happen to be off on vacation or away, I may not be able to do spin bike, right? But I know that I need to get my heart rate up. I know that I need to build a sweat. I know that I need to do a couple of things in order to feel like I've reached my optimal fitness level. So that is now what has become my baseline, guys. And so that's what you have to do. You have to develop a baseline, okay, going into 2022 and beyond. And your baseline should be that of trying as many things within your strengths, right? I'm not telling you to go out and try all the things that you're bad at, but more so, I think you should try as many things as you're good at. So try as many things that you are good at, right? And once you try as many things as you're good at, you will begin to get the habit of no longer being afraid to fail at things that you're good at. You'll no longer be afraid to fail. And once you're no longer afraid to fail, that also will be your mental baseline of you going out and you trying to achieve the life that you want. Because a lot of people can have the life that they want. A lot of people can have a good life. A lot of people can achieve the life that they want. But the problem is, far too many people give up trying. They give up too soon, right? They give up, a lot of times people give up when they're more closer to the goal than they were when they started trying in the first place. So think of this for 2022, guys. Never stop trying to fail. And I know that sounds crazy, right? Never stop trying to fail, right? And the reason why I say never stop trying to fail is because when you stop trying to fail, it just means that you stop trying at all. So as I say never stop trying to fail, what it does is it gives you a baseline, as I was talking about, of always trying to do something, always giving something an effort, no matter what the outcome. And that's how you have to begin to work. You have to begin to work your life and everything that you do to continually try regardless of the outcome. Basically, guys, it is the meaning of persistence, right? You need to be as persistent as possible when it comes to achieve your goals. And trust me, if your goal has any significance or any meaning, then it is going to be a goal that is probably going to knock you on your butt several times over. And you cannot allow yourself to stay down. You have to continually get up, and you know it's going to be hard. Now, another thing that I would like for you guys to do on a consistent basis is don't do the same thing all over and over again, right? If you do something and you fail and it doesn't work, right? Don't just assume, right, that if you do it again, this time it's going to work. No. Make a tweak, make an adjustment, okay? Do whatever it takes and then do it again. Don't do the exact same thing over and over again. If you do, guys, I'm gonna call you insane. And I know you guys, right? You don't want me getting out there and calling you guys insane. Make the adjustment. Do what you have to do in order to, okay, in order to have the life that you want, right? And by the way, everything that I'm talking about, the baseline and continually trying and continually failing and making adjustments, all of this stuff that I'm talking about, right? It may not even happen for you in 2022, right? It may not even happen for you in 2022. As I've spoken about in many of my podcasts before, you are on a 24-hour plan, right? You are on a 24-hour plan, and so everything you do is going to be intense and consistent for 24 hours every single day, right? And the reason why I say for 24 hours every single day is because this is your life that we're talking about here. We're not talking about making adjustments and then turning around and having a good life because you made one adjustment today and it just happened to work out. No, what we're talking about here is making adjustments, okay, every single day for the rest of your life to have the best life possible, right? Making adjustments every single moment, okay, so that the next time you try, you pretty much locked in what you need to do or how you need to do it. Okay, you can't just say, hey, well, I made these adjustments for the last 30 days and I still didn't have the life that I want. No, having the life that you want is a lifetime event. It is something that you're going to be doing for the rest of your life. So if you're going to be doing something for the rest of your life, you have to wove it into everything that you do. It has to become a part of you. It has to become a habit. It has to become something that, okay, it may be difficult in the beginning, but after you put in consistent hard work toward it, now you start to understand not just why you're doing it, okay, but the effects that it's having on your life, right? You understand the fact that it created a baseline. You understand why it created a baseline in your mind. And you understand now that you can't give any less effort than what you're currently giving. And so now this is a habit. And when you have this consistent habit, what you want to do is you want to build on it, right? So you consistently building on that habit in 2022 to have the best life possible, right? To continually try, okay, and continually encourage yourself from all the positive things that you do. And when you do things negative, be quickly forgetful, right? Be quick to forget your mistakes, right? And when I say quick to forget your mistakes, I'm not telling you to forget and do the same thing all over again. No, I'm saying be quick to forget them emotionally. When you make a mistake, detach from it. Detach from that mistake, okay? And then move on with your life with whatever you need to do to move forward. So, listen, I'm coming up on my final stop. And so as I'm driving, guys, I just want to tell you guys, listen, thank you for checking me out these last couple of days in my car. I don't have a script. I'm ad-libbing. I'm figuring all this out as I go. But I am speaking with my heart. I'm speaking with my feelings. And so in doing so, man, I'm trying to tell you guys that it is far easier, guys. It is far easier to criticize someone for not doing, and when I say someone, I mean other people and yourself. It is so easy to criticize for the mistakes you have made and the things you have not done, as opposed to getting out there and just trying and doing it and failing over and over again, right? Because failing over and over again is painful, guys. It is painful, and it hurts. But once you get used to that hurt, that uncomfortable feeling, you'll be able to move right through it, man. You'll be able to continually go, and have the best life possible. So get out there, okay, and make 2022 your best life possible. I got one more podcast that I'm probably doing in my car tomorrow. After that, we're back in the studio. So that's it, man. I'm going to wrap it up for today at about 20 minutes on this podcast. And I'll probably talk to you guys tonight. Maybe I'll do a live tonight from the movies or something like that. We'll see how it goes. So I will talk to you guys tomorrow. And you guys have a great evening. Don't you guys forget to head on over to lieutenantsalblue.com. Pick up a copy of your book, Top 25 Mistakes and Route to the Good Life. 10,000 copies given away, guys. And remember, it is free plus shipping, so check that out. As well as, if you guys want me to talk about a certain subject on social media, hit me on my podcast. Hit me up on any of the social media platforms at Lieutenant Sal Blue, and just DM me. DM me at Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, Snapchat, Reddit, Blogger, right down here in the comments in YouTube and Twitter. Whatever you want to do, hit me up in the comments, and I will do a podcast based on the most requests of things you guys like me to talk about, finishing out the end of 2021 and going into 2022. So that's it for today. It is Lieutenant Sal Blue signing off, man. You guys have a fantastic day. I will talk to you tomorrow. Deuces.